Short Night of Glass Dolls is here on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray, released by 88 Films. It can be found as a deluxe limited edition available at your online retailers. I'm a longtime fan of Italian giallos, and Short Night of Glass Dolls I always found to be an interesting thriller in that space. It's not a slasher, but a deep-level mystery with very compelling facets. It's an intriguing story, going back and forth to our main character's current predicament as a seemingly dead but not dead corpse, and seeing the events that led him there. The film gives you little reason to trust anybody involved, and just how high up does it all go? There is certainly more than meets the eye, and the final minutes are very intense. I would easily recommend this film for fans of Italian cinema, mysteries, and those that enjoy one man versus the world kind of films. The packaging from 88 Films is also well done, and I think it definitely will look impressive on your shelf. Short Night of Glass Dolls on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray has an aspect ratio of 239:1 with native 4K resolution, and it supports both HDR10 and Dolby Vision. For purposes of this review, I will be discussing the Dolby Vision transfer. Not much information is available for the transfer of this film on 4K, aside from a restoration sourced from the original camera negative. To my eyes, the cleanup work is very evident as there were no egregious blemishes or specks seen. Bit rates are fairly strong and never seem to dip below the 70s for much of the duration. Film grain is medium in density, but can appear slightly heavier in some of the darker scenes. The boost to 4K does an excellent job showcasing textures very well. It's not razor sharp, mind you, but gains are more than appreciable. Close-ups are nicely realized, even mid-level shots look much better. Some inherent softness from the source remains, but it's nothing concerning. Both HDR and Dolby Vision are offered, and it gives the palette a solid boost visually. The general aesthetic often bounces between drab and vivid, depending on the scene, and each case allows for much bolder appearance. Reds are quite striking, the blood transfusion on the immobile Gregory, for example, and some outdoor day scenes are wonderfully bright. Era-specific clothing also has some flourish and looks great. Whites show good stability, and skin tones lean slightly warm. Black levels in the form of night sequences and darkened interiors are appropriately deep. Shadow detail is generally good, though some slight crush does manifest on occasion. Short Night of Glass Dolls on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray supports an English dual mono 2.0 audio mix, as well as an Italian dual mono mix with English subtitles. I watched the film in its duration with the Italian mono track, but did a spot check with several scenes with the English dub version. Both mixes obviously feature an overdub kind of experience, but I found myself enjoying the Italian track much more. Dialogue and in-film action has good presence, and there were no imperfections in the source by way of hiss or pops. The English track seemed a bit thinner when it comes to dialogue reproduction, which I didn't find to be the case with the Italian. At the end of the day, however, it's going to be dealer's choice, but as I mentioned, I think the Italian offers a better experience. The extras included begin with a new audio commentary from a trio of Italian film experts. There's also a 25-plus minute interview with the film's director, which is newly recorded for this release. In addition, there are 2 new video essays about the film and an interview with genre expert Stephen Thrower. As for legacy content, there are general making-ofs and documentaries about the film included on both the 4K and Blu-ray disc. For the picture quality, I'm going to give Short Night of Glass Dolls on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray an A. The film's debut on 4K gives the viewer a rather good-looking picture and allows the film to look better than ever. Details are nice and pronounced, colors show good vibrancy, and black levels are well rendered. This is an easy one to recommend. For the audio, I graded it a B+. No matter which audio track you opt for, either the original Italian or the English, you'll have a good time. The Italian to my ears is slightly stronger and more full, and the English is still enjoyable as well. And for the extras, I gave them an A. It's really good to see both legacy content and new offerings for a film as old as this one, and I think fans will have plenty to dive into. If you're new to the movie, I do recommend the extras. There's plenty to go over here. So that is my review of Short Night of Glass Dolls on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray from 88 Films. I'd like to thank 88 Films for providing a copy for this review, and if you're interested in picking up a copy for yourself, I will leave a direct link in the comments section, but if you have the disc already, let me know your thoughts down below. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.